Alright, hey guys, and welcome to my latest Megaman video. Today we're going to be talking about the Megaman Battleship Gate. This is actually the first Battleship Gate to ever be released. It is for the advanced PET style chips. It will not work on the the Progress PET or any other chips. It's just made specifically for that version. It works on Battle Network 4 and it also works on Battle Network 4.5. We're going to be using 4.5 for this example. As you can tell by that black box down there, there's about to be some gameplay. But first you should know there's a few parts to this. First, there's the actual chip gate. This is the part that will be connected to your Game Boy Advance. It looks pretty cool when it's on there. The second part is just the body. All this does is let you actually feed chips from the third part, which is the magazine. This part comes off so you can actually physically load chips in here. You're going to load up to 10 in all. And boom. And then why would you want 10 chips in there? Well, once you attach this, you can manually feed the chips. So you can be like, here we go, and then you can slot it into your GBA, and just keep doing that, and you'll have all your chips. Alright, and this Battleship Gate, since battleships are not region locked, this will work with any of these advanced PET chips. Right now I have an English one. As you can see, this is American. I bought this in Toys R Us a couple years back. Well, a while back now I think about it. This is Bubbler. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. First thing we'll need to do is get this ready. Plug it into the Game Boy Advance. For this one, we'll be using Game Boy Player since it actually shows up on our screen. Alright, let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. Alright. Wish I could get a little bit closer, but you know, space limitations. Alright, Battleship Gate is plugged in. And we're going to start it up. Alright, and the game I'm using for this test is actually a English patch of Battle Network 4.5. I am not in this video. I will not be telling you how to actually get the English patch or how to install it or anything like that, so don't ask questions about that. Let's move this out of the way so you don't see my address. Alright, it's really loud for me, but it should be a little bit quieter for you. And again, yes, in the English patch they do actually change the text. But in order to actually use the Battleship Gate, you will need an actual physical Game Boy Advance, such as the Game Boy Player. This works on this just fine. And yeah, don't ask me about how to download this game, how to play on the Game Boy Player, or how to get the English patch. If you want the game, check out eBay. They have a whole bunch of copies of this game for not that expensive. See, there's one for $12 right now. Alright, let's go back to this page about the Battleship Gate. It does come with some chips, which is pretty much the ones I showed you here. So the first thing we're going to do is, as you can see in the corner, I don't know if I can really point to it, in the corner of the screen is a picture of the Battleship Gate. It's green. That means the Battleship Gate is successfully connected. Let's go ahead and do a fight. It's taking a while to get a fight this time. But you actually need the Battleship Gate in order to unlock Shadow Man. You need the Battleship Gate and a Shadow Man and Navi chip. Alright, so now we're fighting two viruses right now. We can target one or the other. Or we could probably target both if we had a chip like this. Boomerang. So let's go ahead and target the lower guy. You can enter a distance for how far you want to be away from your enemies. Let's be up close. We'll wait until they'll line up, and then we'll slide in the battleship. Wait until they start attacking. Oh, he got stunned. Now we're taking both of them out. You can actually use a chip more than once if you want. For example, but as you saw by the counter on the top, there's a limit to how many times you can actually use each chip. So you can't just constantly be slotting in battleships. You can't but you can reuse some of your chips. So if you have two of the same chip, don't worry about it counting them as the same. You can use the same chip more than once. I'm not entirely sure if it uses a chip capacity system like the PET did, with this requiring 10, or if it uses a system about number of chips. So there's only one way to find out. We're fighting two Metar viruses, so what's the best way to beat them? Giga Chip, of course. Target this guy. Distance, and stay in the back. Alright, and let's hit him with this. Can you battleship in? Oh, you have to have a full custom bar. There are 4 sections of the bar. There's like first section, second section, third section, fourth section. Depending on the chip, depends on what you can actually use. See, that used up our entire capacity. It says 0 left. So I think Mega Chips might use up 2. But basically, you can't play the entire game using your battleships, which I was kind of upset to find out. And now, since it says 0 left, I'd be stuck using my standard deck. Oh, it says 0 left, so that means I can only use that many times. So, if I want to use Boomerang again, nothing happens. But if I want to switch to Bubbler, let's go ahead and slot that in. So yeah, it looks like you actually can't, my mistake, you actually can keep fighting, but certain ships have a limit to how many times they can be used. Boomerang can be used once, Bubbler can be used up to 3 times, I guess. But it's really, really nice to be able to use your actual physical chips in a game for once. This is probably my favorite of the Mega Man spin-off games, just for that. Even though I didn't get to use that before. Also, the Navis control themselves. I'm not actually controlling where the Navi moves. He does that himself. So next battle, we'll start off with a blinder. Let's go ahead and run. And just so you notice, English patch doesn't actually change any of the text, it just changes like the menus and the chip names and enemy names and stuff, so it's not like even close to a full translation. So alright, let's go ahead and hit him. Distance 2. With, okay, sorry about that. Wait until they're both in the same row, come on. Whoa, that was an interesting move you did there, Shadow Man. We should be able to, I don't remember if I saw that you could use this more than once. Yep. So I guess for standard chips you can use them, most standard chips you can use them up to 3 times. Boomerang is an exception. Alright, let's try to use a Navi chip next. It comes with a Mega Man Navi chip, which is kind of useless because these are for unlocking special Navis in the game. Like I said, if you want to get Shadow Man, you have to use a Shadow Man chip. This Mega Man comes unlocked from the start, so this Navi chip isn't really useful. Alright, I'm going to check my chip deck. I have quite a few battleships, as you can see. Let's see if I can find a Mega chip. Alright, these are the only 2 Mega Chips I have at the current moment. I have Muramasa and Neon Sword. So in order to use the Mega Chip, like I said before, you have to wait until the little bar goes up a little bit. Stay in the front row for either one. We gotta take some damage in order for Muramasa to do its work. If you're familiar with how the battleships work in this game, you'd understand. Alright, come on, get hit. Or don't. Alright, the bar is high enough for us to even use the gauge chip at this point, so let's just go ahead and use it. And see, as you can see, since he didn't have that much damage on him, it wasn't very effective. Alright, so let's just put this down here. And next thing we're going to be using is Neo Variable Sword. This is also from Battle Network 4. And there you go. Alright, and it's very nice they theme the ending screen off what Navi you are. So, alright, as you see there's some jumbled up text. That's because the translation actually messes up the default text in the game. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be having a ton of fun with my new battleship gate, slotting in my favorite ships and using them in the battle. This was an amazing thing. I cannot believe this didn't come to America. I mean, I got 90% of my chips are American chips, so I spent a lot of money in those stores, and they couldn't just bring this little thing over because I mean they didn't even have to really translate 4.5. All they had to do was just bring this over, and then we could have just imported the game, or could have sold it in America. I don't know. I really enjoy this game. It's even more fun now that I can use my chips, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Again, this game's pretty cheap. You can get a Battleship Gate for like 25, so it's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's well worth it. Even if you have the Japanese version, you don't read Japanese, the battles are universal. All you need to know is bigger numbers mean more fun, more damage. So, alright, I'll see all you guys later. Bye. Oh yeah, real quick, any comments about where to download illegal copies of this game, or where to download the patch, or questions about either one will be automatically deleted. I'll be setting up filters for that, so don't even waste your time doing that. Yeah, sorry to have to say that, but I don't want to get in trouble. So I'll see all you guys later. Bye.